their week 1 performance against a formidable defense in San Diego State is any indication, they'll be able to contend in the Pac-12. Underway in Tucson. It'll be a touchback for the Wildcats to begin. 3rd and 5 from the 30. Delora drops back to pass for the first time. And he has his man along the sideline. Jacob Cowing, the transfer from UTEP, the top receiver for the Miners each of the last 2 seasons.
And to release that ball, we'll see if that continues throughout the evening. That could be trouble for the Bulldogs.
On first down, play fake, and he'll keep it short to McLaughlin. Tanner McLaughlin upfield into Mississippi State territory. The newly minted scholarship player, the transfer from Southern Utah, a gain of 30.
You said it, Alex. Pro style means what? It means you're going to throw the ball to the tight end. They run a little drag to the tight end, some misdirection, catches everybody, including Pickering, the board.
Delora, who struggled, admittedly, to start in camp. Here's Wiley, and Wiley with a stiff arm makes a man miss. Down the sideline and in! "34 yards, and the Wildcats are off and running.
They haven't had that much fun in the Zona Zoo in quite...
To go 75 yards. Extra point is good. 7-0 for Memphis. They ran 83 plays in week 1. Controlled time of possession. And the run game was part of the story as Dylan Johnson was just shy of the 50. And they'll get the first down and a whole lot more. Joquavian Marks. He turned on the afterburners after hitting the cap and gets 16. Yep. From the 25, Johnson slips a tackle, slips another one, and gets inside the Arizona 15. 2nd down. Marks into the end zone. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns, tie score if Mississippi State can hit the extra points.
The goal line, but it was really the run game that created that drive.
Missed the extra points. First time tonight. And he goes in motion on first down. Delora to throw. And he hits his target. A first down and more for Dorian Singer.
Clashing.
Delora hands it off. Johnson, or rather Williams. Did he get it? He's awfully close. Back to their own 40. And a 2nd down and 20. Delora off the play fake. Steps up in the pocket. Pumps. Draws back. Still in trouble. Looking downfield.
Whoa.
Somehow stays on his feet. He's going to heave it. And it's picked off. What a mess of a play. And Jalen Green comes away with the interception. His 4th career INT. Rumbles into Arizona territory. There is a flag. Chaos everywhere on the field. And what looks to be a takeaway here for Mississippi State, a 30-yard return after the INT. Do that against this explosive Mississippi State offense that is now in the red zone. Crossing pattern, and it's Tulu Griffin who has a first down.
Air raid menu.
Rodgers, quick throw, end zone, and caught. Caleb Ducking gives Mississippi State the lead, and Arizona might have just taken an extra penalty after the fact.
A bit of jersey grabbing.
Right. Can't touch the tie, though. Oh, another missed point. That's 2 of them already. For Massimo Piscardi, the transfer from Coastal Carolina, one of the best kickers. Arizona from their own 25. Jonah Coleman in the backfield, high snap, and Delora's going to eat it. Sacked by Randy Charlton. Minus 10 yards. DeLora, another errant snap. Reels this one in. Pocket collapsing. He'll step up and deliver to the sideline. Dropped. Oh, they would have had the first down. Tataroa McMillan. The seasons. And the SEC is 2-6 in true road games over those last 10 years. On third down, they hand it off. Marks moves the sticks and has a whole bunch more. Inside the 25-yard line, a 14-yard pickup on defense for them. Third down and 9. Rodgers set 6 for 6 to begin the game here. This is off the hands of Antonio Harmon, the first time the redshirt freshman from Kosciusko, Mississippi, because of a short field after a 23-yard punt. We'll see if they can get points out of this 39-yard field goal, and despite 2 missed PATs for Massimo Biscardi, 3 running backs to get a touch so far in the game. Laura drops back, searches, throws, incomplete. Intended for Singer. Tight coverage for the Bulldog D, and the Wildcats will punt. Last week against San Diego State. 4-man rush. Rodgers stays in there and throws a pick. Trayden Stukes with the interception, and a takeaway from the Wildcats. Arizona 6 for 13 against San Diego State last week. They'll take a shot on third down. Is this intercepted? It is. Emmanuel Forbes comes away with it. Likely.
After video review, the interceptor's foot was on the line when he caught the ball. Therefore, it is an incomplete pass. It'd be 4th and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Oh, good effort. The season last week. This from 43. And he's got it. So Arizona able to get points off the mid. Second down and 7. From the 28, Rodgers throws, sideline, lots of hand fighting there. To Lou Griffin, the intended target. Christian Roland Wallace, the junior cornerback, was draped all over him, but may have done a little too much.
Eyeball test, I don't like the call. It looked like hand fighting, and nobody was in on anybody else's body.
15-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
But we'll see if CRW's head got around here. And sometime Maldonado, Chandler High School, the Wolves. A lot of guys coming home to play for Fish.
Here comes the pass rush. They get to the quarterback, and they get to Dylan Johnson. Hunter Echols. And the Arizona defense is starting to pick up steam. They'll force a punt. Owen. DeLora facing heat. Spins away and finally completes. Michael Wiley has a first down. Takes a lot to bring him down. Jet Johnson finally drives him to the turf after a gain of 15.
Well, first, the brilliant move. Sure tackler.
DeLora swings it to Jacob Cowing out in the flat. It's a first down and more for the Wildcats. Plays on this drive. No run plays in an empty backfield. They'll spread them out. Here comes the pass rush. DeLora gets rid of it and hits his target. Jalen Green.
Can they stay on it?
They've converted 3rd and 10 and 3rd and 7 on this drive. DeLora flushed out and gets rid of it. Nearly threw it into the hands of Emmanuel Forbes, who always seems to be near the ball. With 50 newcomers this season, including transfers. On third down, they'll move the chains. Dylan Johnson.
And part of the reason we are seeing not as many down the field throws from Will, you see so much short passing from Will Rodgers. They're just taking what the Cats are giving them.
Well, 2 of their scores came from short fields. Johnson nearly had an explosive run play there. Jackson Turner, a last-ditch tackle.
Something else.
Rodgers throws. Thomas makes the catch, gets into Arizona territory, pushed out by Christian Roland Wallace after a gain of 16. San Diego State last week. Kept the Aztecs off balance. Bring a pass rush. How did Rodgers fit that in there? Bravely. Austin Williams makes the catch. Well, that's 24 consecutive games with at least one reception for the 6-year senior. Rodgers on 2nd and 2, a diving catch made by Dylan Johnson. At the end of the first half, trying to keep it a one-score game. Rodgers takes the snap, fires near side, caught. Thomas wrestled down inside the 2. 1st and goal, Mississippi State at his last 9. Rodgers throws, hand fighting, batted down. Christian Roland Wallace breaks it up. And
doing a great job bowing their necks and stopping that drive.
Look at the play clock here. They're going to get it off, and they will get the field goal. It's a bit of a mess, all things considered, for Mississippi State, but they get the points. It's a pretty generous spot there. 2nd down and 4. Delora stands in, steps up, drifts to his right, throws on time to McLaughlin.
It's part of the special nature of Delora. He squares those shoulders and delivers that ball beautifully.
Delora, clock ticking down. He's going to take a sack at midfield. Wow.
Just play a little bit too loose at times. You know, you saw the...
Delora has time. Take a shot to the end zone. It is batted around and incomplete. That was pretty good look, all things considered.
He's coming hard all game.
In a generous spot here. 2nd down and 2. Rodgers, tons of time. Now it'll go to his check down. It's Johnson, who has a 1st down and more after slipping out of the grasp of Hunter Echols. 1st down for Mississippi State. And Rodgers looking downfield. He throws, connects with Ducking. Caleb Ducking, redshirt senior. Johnson, Rodgers hit puck. And it's on time here to Rufus Harvey. Stops up along the sideline and is pushed out by Gunnar Maldonado, the Northwestern trans. System is that they control the ball. They run the play clock down, and again they do so, connecting with Marks on a short pass here. Jalen Harris with the tackle. They had 41+ minutes time of possession left. Marks still on the sideline for Mississippi State. Quick throw, Griffin. Griffin spins away from a couple of would-be tacklers. Jackson Turner finally brought him down. Rodgers connects, goal line, Williams has the touchdown.
We saw him throw a great block a little bit earlier in the drive. Austin Williams from Ocean Springs, Mississippi. Passing window over the outstretched arms of the D-line and finishes the drive for the Bulldogs.
Extra point is good from Ben Rabin. Stymied. Mississippi State, one of the best run defenses in the country. Delora calls out the number of Michael Wiley. Making something out of nothing. 16 yards on a 3rd down and 13 to move the sticks.
Not last 3rd down, but it was improvisational.
Arizona 4 for 9 on 3rd down tonight. Delora steps up, escapes. Delora to his left, throws across his body, picked off. Emmanuel Forbes. Nearly had one earlier in the game. This time, pretty clear cuts, and Delora is shaken up. Jane, I love it. Rodgers Rogers came out of the locker room, spinning it. 8th straight completion out of the halftime break. Jameer Calvin coughed it up. Jackson Turner comes away with it. And Turner all the way down the sideline inside the 5. Huge turn of events. Arizona had just committed their 2nd turnover of the night. They quickly get it back. 47 yards on the return for Jackson Turner.
Great play, ripping this ball loose. Just bullying it away is.
Delora juggled the snap, locates Cowan, he's in. Touchdown, Arizona. And now the Wildcats. Extra point here to make it an 8-point game. And it's true. All right, we got ourselves a ball game again.
Some opportunities. Now they got to try again.
Rogers and a throw on 1st down. It's ducking right at the sticks. For the 41 on 3rd down. Rogers nowhere to go. He'll be sacked. Jalen Harris and Parashand both there. A loss of 7, and Mississippi State will punt, but there is a flag.
They might call Harris.
2nd down, the Laura pumps, throws into the flag. Cowan makes a man miss. Shoved out of bounds along the sideline by Nate Watson.
Makeup speed from Mississippi State's D.
After a gain of 1, Delora throws again, connects with Wiley, who has a 1st down for the Wildcats. He's become a favorite target at Delora tonight. Gain of 11.
And Emmanuel need good reaction by him.
Beg your pardon, give him 8. 2nd down and 2. And a run up the gut for Wiley. The ball came out late, but he was ruled down. Wiley again in the backfield. Trip to the left side. And another catch. This time it's McMillan. And the freshman turns upfield to move the sticks.
Big Jonah, the right guard. Savanaya.
Delora's pass up in the air. Intercepted. Taken away by Watson. Will he be caught? He will. But not before getting deep into Arizona territory. Tyrus Wheat got his hand on the ball to deflect it. And Watson Rogers throws shy of the goal line. It's Caleb ducking. Play clock inside of 4. Inside of 2. They get it off. Rogers throws. End zone. Caught. Austin Williams, who was robbed of the touchdown moments ago, makes up for it. And the Bulldogs extend the lead.
In a place where Williams, the graduate, could get.
32-17. Wild game in their opener. And this pass is dropped. Tight coverage. Alex Lyons, the intended target. And Colin Duncan all over him.
Concept of time when it comes to football and not wanting to. That's his style.
There's another quick hitter with Marks, and the ball comes out late. Ruled a fumble. There's a penalty marker.
It's a turnover, fumble, turnover, recovered by the defense. Holding, offense, number 58. That penalty is declined. 1st down, Arizona.
So Hunter Eccles, and another swing in this game.
See this guy, Wheat, the linebacker, 265 pounds.
They bring 4. Delora steps up, throws, end zone, and bat of the way. Richard Richardson was there. I was awfully close to an illegal forward pass as well. Let's really not trust that defense, even to try to pin him here. Flip the field. But Delora short to Wiley. And Wiley slips a couple tackles. Did well, all things considered. But he'll come up short of the line to gain, and Arizona turns it over on downs.
Comes to mind.
Arizona has not forced a 3-and-out tonight. They bring 3, and Rogers can't get away. Parashan brings him down, his second sack tonight. A huge defensive play for Arizona, and they forced their first 3-and-out.
Well, the reigning Pac-12
Last week, but they loved his footwork in tight spaces. 3rd down and 3. Delora, oh, that's a wide open look with Cowing, and it got delivered short. Skipping off the ground for an incomplete pass, and it's 4th down. We've already seen Arizona get a 2-possession game. Time is running out for Arizona. Delora takes a shot and overthrows his man. It was McMillan. Had an opportunity.
Yeah, he didn't make an effort for it, did he? He saw Sean Preston Jr. kind of bearing down on him, and he got what we call Dino arms, where your arms are really short, like Dino the dinosaur.
Williams in motion. Rogers throws, caught. It's Harvey. Boy, nobody seemed to want to make a tackle there, and Rufus Harvey has a 1st down for Mississippi State. Pickup of 10. With Mike Leach back in 2020, but he has really grown into being a confident signal caller and playmaker in this system. Marks with a 1st down here in Mississippi State.
Really trying to will that defense with that stand.
2nd down and 4. Rogers steps up, and he'll get the 1st down himself.
Recognizable to yourself, but you look at Mississippi State, and it feels like their identity is pretty intact.
Austin Williams turns upfield. He's inside the Arizona 20, and this is just, they are, you want to talk about the dagger, they're about to apply it.
That's holding the ball.
Time of possession not nearly as one-sided this time around. This time it's Thomas with a catch inside the Arizona 5. 16 yards, 1st down and goal. Clock inside of 3.5 to go. Still looking to put the finishing touch on this one. Rogers to the end zone, and a one-handed catch for Caleb Ducking. There's the dagger.
They love this guy with the 50-50 ball. Stood it.
I thought nothing.
Because you're younger than me.
Well, okay. I thought nothing got by you.
That did.
4th touchdown of the night for Rogers.
Same with T. McMillan. Two of the greats of all time.
Showing off that arm. Historian Singer. They like Fafita for the future. 21-yard catch.
The Arizona team of last year, they proved that last week. They proved that in points in this game, but they are still, as we all are, a work in progress.
Wow, there's the arm for Fafita again.
Well, that's a
There's his former high school teammate.
Yeah, a lot of people know that one.
U of A. If you can make inroads in Southern California recruiting-wise, you're in good shape.
That's what they've done.
Yeah. Get the kids to stay home, make inroads in those fertile recruiting grounds like Southern California. Flag way back behind the line of scrimmage, 2 of them.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense, number 16. Half the distance of the goal. Automatic 1st down.
Just something to chew on. Fafita to Coleman. Makes a man miss. Sherman Timms comes into the game. Sam linebacker position. 5th-year senior. in a couple weeks. Either that or still tired. 4th down. And the catch made by McMillan, but he was out. And the ball came out anyway. Winds up being incomplete. And Arizona again turns it over on downs, and he saved it.
His first year, they won the Pac-12 South.
Mississippi State, meanwhile, is on quite a run here. You know, they played in all these bowl games.
Transferred in high school, though.
Let players make their own decisions. Us.
And overall, I guess you'd expect this. You know, the team with the more intact identity and the more experienced quarterback within the system came out and won the game.
Great night for Will Rogers again. And this Mississippi State offense that was super efficient.